Hey guys, today we're going to talk about why I don't have many of these and why I do have many of these. Guys, good morning, good afternoon. I think we started releasing the videos at like 12 EST now, so that's really what it's going to be. It's going to be like 12 o'clock. I like the time a lot better. All right, guys, we also need to announce the winner of the Prismatic Evolutions Booster Bundle. We hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. This has been a goal that I set out for when I decided I was starting YouTube, and it's really freaking awesome to see us get there. The sky's the limit. I want to reach 1,000 followers. It's going to happen, but let's get started on why I picked the person for this. So my winner is Matthew Huber, M Huber 116 or something like that. Matthew's story really touched my heart in the sense of why I feel that he deserves this. Matthew sent me a picture of a Surging Sparks booster box, and it was the first box that him and his daughter got together. They got one to open and one to hold, and to me that just shows the perfect example of like what I hope to do with my kids and show them that, hey, it's good to hold booster boxes to open product in the future, but it's always good to have a little fun now. Right? So Matthew, congratulations. Contact me on Instagram, send me a DM. I want to get this shipped out to you. This is all you, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. So let's get ready to announce the next giveaway. One lucky winner will receive the Prismatic Evolutions Binder Collection. So how do you win the Prismatic Evolutions Binder Collection? So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna run this until my 20th video. The rule is you have to comment at least 2 times on a separate video, right? So 1 comment per video, 2 videos before the 20th video. And what you're gonna do is, I want you to tell me what you learned from a video that you watch, right? Or tell me what you gathered from a video that you watch, right? Not just a regular comment, just say like, this is for the giveaway. I learned X, or I learned this, right? I just really wanna get people talking. I wanna get everything moving. I wanna give this away to you guys. Let's have a conversation. I wanna learn more about you guys. Again, as always, love you guys. I appreciate you. Guys, let's get this started. Today's topic, I wanna discuss why I favor the booster box over collection boxes, over elite trainer boxes, over these big bulky items that take up so much space and we don't even know where to put them. There's nowhere to put them. There isn't furniture made for them unless you buy shelving units. And you know, what my direction is with Pokemon of why I favor the beautiful booster box over the random ancillary products personally. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I haven't been saying that at the start, but you should like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please do. It really helps me out and I appreciate it. Booster boxes are a work of art. They are beautiful, simplistic, attractive, and they're not too big. They fit almost anywhere, and they pack a punch. There's a lot of packs in here. There's 36 packs in here. Guys, to me, the booster box is the premier product of Pokemon. Now, I have gone on many rants in the past couple of videos about, hey, Pokemon isn't gonna print these as much anymore because they wanna print the ancillary products for the regular consumer who, you know, can't afford to spend $150 on a random Wednesday to rip packs. That's not the purpose of this video. I'm a collector, and my collector side is gonna tell you why I like booster boxes better. It is very much revolved around simplicity and the value of what you get in it. The booster box tends to roar, the booster box tends to make the jump first, and the booster box tends to be the premier piece in Pokemon collecting that is driving why we do this. Where do the cards come from? They come from packs, right? So the more packs that are ripped and the more boxes that are open, the more cards come out, and that increases the population of the cards. That's why people say, well, why is the PSA 10 in a set, you know, not as expensive as the booster box? That doesn't make any sense. It does make a lot of sense because the more boxes and the more packs that are open, the more population of these cards to be created. People don't rip cards, okay? They rip packs, they rip booster boxes. When you open up a pack, you throw away what is remaining of it. When you hit a card, you preserve that card or you sell it and you buy more packs to open for more cards, or you buy more cards to I don't know, sell for more packs. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So it's directly related to the population of what is within a set. All right. Now, booster boxes, you know, look, are they seeded to an extent? Is it a fact that sometimes there's only one hit in a booster box? Yes. Have I hit 2 secret rares, SIRs, whatever the heck you want to call them, in a booster box? Yes. All right. I've hit multiple big hits in a booster box. It is still random in my opinion. Some of it is based around wave, you know, first print, second print, yada, yada, whatever. But guys, displaying booster boxes is a passion and a hobby, okay? I like looking at them. If I'm ever down or I'm having a little moment of, you know, hey, I need to get away and take my head and take my mind off things, I like to look at my booster boxes. They make me happy. The colors, the arts, you know, when you look at a Mona Lisa and you appreciate the beauty of it and hey, somebody created that. I love that somebody took the time and created this box art and turned it into, wow, here's the design that withholds the power of why we collect the cards, right? So for me, I like the housing unit of the cards. I find the art and the product attractive. And to me, this is an item that packs a punch and it has the most value within the economical size of it and what it does for what it is, right? It's not that big, it's compact, you can put it anywhere, you can store it. And it's honestly something where it is so well pieced together and such a work of art that I appreciate it, and that's why I keep booster boxes, okay? Now, are they the first thing to go up in the market when a set starts exploding? Yeah, because booster boxes are freaking awesome, all right? That is the premier piece that we want in the hobby. Guys, when you start looking at these ancillary products and why I don't personally collect them or, you know, store too many of them, it isn't because the pack price is bad in them. It isn't because they're ugly. To me, it's like, I'm very much size and space oriented. Like, I was good at Tetris when I was a kid, right? So to me, like, I care a lot about not filling my house with junk and, you know, putting things in places where they fit. I like simplicity. I like clean. I don't like messy. I don't like disorganized. You know, I'm the kind of person you're never going to find me with a dirty house, right? There's never going to be dishes in my sink. Like, it's something where I like the organized feel of booster boxes, and that's why I house them. So let's kind of get into the products, right? All right, guys, what is this? A Rockets Moltres UPC. Like, where am I fitting this, right? Like, what, I can fit maybe 1.5, 2, like, how am I displaying this? This is just going in the closet for somebody else to enjoy in the future. I want to enjoy my stuff now. I like looking at this, and this is never going to fully go away, right? Maybe it grows and evolves into bigger things. Like, you know, I've always said I want a base set box, or hey, I want a Team Rocket First Edition box. These can go into that. That's fine. And that's turning multiple of these into one. See what I mean? Like, I like to work up, right? Something like this is an awesome product. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful, very attractive. But like, this video is about my opinion, right? This video is why I like booster boxes, and not that I think anybody's wrong for keeping collection boxes or keeping ancillary product and saying this is going to be great in the future. It probably will be, but personally, like, it just doesn't fit what I do. I'm not into this like I am booster boxes, and that's why I collect booster boxes. All right, guys, I do want to detail a little bit about like an Elite Trainer box, right? Why I don't really like ETBs. And I'm sorry if you like ETBs. I used to collect ETBs just like I do booster boxes, but the reason why I stopped was there's so much waste in here. There's so much crap. The pack value does not equate to what I get. What do I get? A couple die, right? I get a coin. I get some sleeves that I'm probably gonna throw out or donate, right? I get sometimes a promo, not always, but sometimes a promo. And the promo usually is a very strange Pokemon. I would love it if they continue with the Eevee and Snorlax trend and not give me a Charcadet, all right? When I got the Charcadet in the, Phantasmal Flames, I was like, what the heck is this? Let's keep it to cool Pokemon. To me, that's why I don't really like Elite Trainer boxes. They also, like, they are like a booster box and a half when it comes to size. So to me, like, they just don't really fit well. Yes, I've kept Prismatic Evolutions, ETBs from Pokemon Center and regulars. The reason why is because they don't have booster boxes of this set. So if they don't have a booster box of a set, I tend to keep Elite Trainer boxes of it. Closest thing to the booster box, sure, I have the booster bundle case for 151, but not everything has a booster bundle case from some of these sets. But yeah, that's really where my head goes. I always try to get the closest thing to a booster box. I never really vibe that I think that it's this big bulky product that's like a booster box like this. Like, I just don't, to me, like, it's cool, it's great, but it just doesn't really do it for me. That's just me personally. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's why I don't like ETBs. What the heck are these, right? All right, so I got one of these, right? Radiant Eevee, attractive, cool. Where's it gonna go? Like, it goes in my closet. I don't look at this every day unless I pull it out. It's beautiful. The Radiant Eevee is really cool. But like, I don't like these in quantities because I don't know what the heck to do with them and where to put them, right? This. All right, is this a great product to rip? Yes, you hit a lot in these, but like, you know, this is only for pack value, right? Like, where the heck is this going? Like, how can I just, like, I could put it up here, sure, but like, you know, the things that I have out are only because like I forgot to put them in boxes, right? Or like, you know, I have a 151 display down here. I love 151, but like, there's only like, I like these. This sealed booster bundle case down here, like I think this is the booster box of 151, so I have 2 of them, right? The UPC, I thought it looked good in the middle to display, but like it fits the display, so that's why I have it. But like, what am I gonna do, like, binder? Like, do you know how much waste is in these? Like, there's a binder, right? This is heavy, this is cardboard, this is plastic. Like, do you know how much of this I throw out? Like, if I open this and I hit what, out of 1 pack, like, what I'm gonna yield 3% from this. I'm gonna throw the rest of the cardboard out. Like, I don't like that, man. Like, I don't, like this kind of stuff, like it just doesn't, it's cool, but it doesn't fit like what I do, you know? And guys, really the whole purpose here is collect what you like. Collect what you like. I don't like big bulky boxes. It's not because they're bad value. It's not because they're bad long-term. I just personally like think these are clean. I think that they're organized. That's why I like booster boxes. And you need to have a you know, a come to Jesus moment with yourself if you're storing a bunch of different random product and say like, hey, what am I gonna do with this in the future? Like, is this gonna be on a shelf in my kid's room where I'm gonna put it and they're gonna appreciate it and love it? Is this gonna be in my living room and I'm gonna be like, when my guests come over, look at that prismatic box. Look at that prismatic collection box, see that? 14 packs in there, Aunt Jeannie. 14 of them. You see that promo? You see that promo? No. So like, you know, when people come down here, right, and they come into, you know, my man cave, if you will, like this is like my baby, right? So it goes into, you need to realize that it's about what you like. You can watch my videos even and say, oh, you know, Nick thinks he knows everything. I don't think I know everything, right? But I'll tell you, I know what I want and I know what I like, and you should too. You can't let anybody tell you what to like. You can't let anybody tell you what to do with your collection. You can't let anybody tell you that this set's gonna go up in the future and you should get rid of that set. Like if you believe in that set, don't get rid of it for this set because somebody tells you to get this set, all right? Be real with yourself. Appreciate that you know what you're doing. And you have been hopefully doing this long enough. And if you're here on my channel and watching this, you know, maybe you're a rookie, maybe you're a veteran, maybe you're an elite in this hobby, right? But it's something where take everyone's opinion and make your own. You gotta kind of take your perspective in this hobby and say, you know, this is where I'm pushing my chips in. I push my chips in on booster boxes, my first edition base set, you know, evolution starters, whatever you will. BGS 9 Blastoise, BGS 85 Charizard, BGS 9 Venusaur. Like, these are my babies, right? Could I move these and get more booster boxes? Yes, but like, I love these. They're my brand. They're my heart and soul of this hobby. And, you know, when I get to look at them, they're almost like the leaders of my pack of, you know, this is what I do this for. Guys, the point today, be yourself, collect what you love. I like booster boxes because they are simpler, all right? Booster boxes to me, pack a punch. Booster boxes to me, stack, they're organized, I love the way they look. If you like collection boxes and you have a way to display them and it's something that makes you happy, like by all means do it, all right? But remember that the first thing that goes up in the hobby is usually a booster box. And I'll just leave you with that. But that's also my opinion speaking me to you. So if you want to follow my advice in something, what I'm telling you is historically look at booster boxes. Even if it's a bad set, the booster box tends to rise, all right? Packs tend to rise too, collection boxes tend to rise too, but At what rate? What's the percentage? Like how fast does it go? The booster box is the Bitcoin of crypto, if you will, right? I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but you get what I'm trying to say. Bitcoin falls, the other coins fall. Booster box falls, other booster boxes fall. Bitcoin rises, other coins rise. Booster box rises, other booster boxes rise. So it's the sense that this is the driver. I like to collect the driver. I like the strongest horse in the race. And that's personally where I take my opinion, and I do what I believe in. So yeah, guys, I know there's a little bit of a rant today. If you like the video, please, it helps me out. Like and subscribe, drop a comment. I appreciate all you guys. It's, as I always say, it's a lot of fun doing this, and I always appreciate your kind words when you send a little piece of, hey, you know, Nikki, keep going, Nikki, keep doing the thing. Like, I loved your video. Like, those make my day, right? So, you know, I do this for you guys. I do it because I love to see the look I put on some people's faces when they appreciate my content. So, you know, we're not gonna stop. Next goal is 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to be able to go live at shows. I've said this, I wanna go live on YouTube at shows and be able to just like show you guys what I do live when I'm vending and just, you know, kind of kick it, have a blast with you guys, have a live chat, it'd be a lot of fun. A lot more content coming. You know, I like being real with you guys in this content. So a lot more of it is gonna be coming in the sense of where I'm just gonna be honest and I'm gonna tell you my opinions and what I think. And you don't have to agree with everything that I say, but I appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. Nikki Cards, out.